So, this is the particle system that we made last video. It runs, it looks like it runs very slowly. Okay, we are rendering 100,000 of them right now, and it's rendering at like 2 frames a second. So we need to make some drastic changes because 100,000 particles is a lot, but 2 frames a second isn't a lot. Also, look how long it takes to close this window. Okay, I pressed it like 5 seconds ago and it's not closing at all. There we go. So we need to make some changes to this. So we are going to render textures on them because we all know that's gonna make it faster. Yippee! So I started by trying to hack ChatGPT how to load textures onto the triangle, and I copied a lot of its code. It didn't work as expected, so I just spent a while reverting all the code. But after all that was done, we had a singular triangle, but at least it runs at 60 FPS, so that's really good. Next, I watched a tutorial and it had a ton of steps involved. I tried to use it a lot, and I got pretty far. It was very decent, a very decent tutorial. I rendered this image from my last video, and it doesn't work because the tutorial is on a different project than mine. So I made some changes, and now we have a triangle, but there's no texture on it. But soon later, we got a texture working on our triangle. It's backwards. Nobody cares. It took way too long. It took like 6 days. It's rendering at tons of frames a second. So it's good. We just flip it vertically on load and then it should fix it. So now we have to render 1,000 of them so to see its performance. It doesn't work. It can only render one. After a lot of bug fixing though, tons and tons of bug fixing. We got 1,000 of them loading on screen, and it's so good, but it renders at 20 frames a second, which is bad. It's, it's so bad. So we need to instance them, which basically it took forever. That's the point. But it's super complicated. I just need to change some of the frag shader code. And it works almost. We are now getting 90 frames a second. I have no idea what is going on with the stretch, but this took so long. I had to delay this video by a week in order to get it out. And not to mention that there's already a week delay because we're doing Vulkan, so I had to take 2 weeks and then another week delay. So I tried to fix the stretching for a while. Um, it I don't know what happened. It's still stretching though, so I don't know. But it kind of looks cool. So I try to fix stretching more. Um, I don't think it ever did anything. I tried resizing it. Uh, it just didn't work. I think it runs more optimally now, so that's great. I can't fix the stretching though. It's still stretching. Every time I try to fix it, it stretches weirdly. But here's the side by side performance comparison compared to our last method. We're getting like um 10 more frames, and if we run it in release mode, we get like 70 more frames and 10 more frames if we full screen. So now it's nice to know that we're using less resources when we're not full screened. So we changed some settings to make it more optimal. We render 1,000 for a better test, and instead of getting 20 FPS when full screened, we are now getting 200 frames a second, 290 frames a second. It's almost 15 times better than our last approach. I tried to fix the stretching more. It just didn't work. I don't know. There's no fixing the stretching. It's forever broken. Um, I did have a couple extra days, but I didn't really get anything else done on the project. Hopefully I won't post every 3 weeks from now on, but you never know. So thank you guys for watching, and see you in the next video. It'll probably be an SFML because I actually want to make a game, but yeah, later.